Good morning to one and all. My name is Nandan Sivasai. I am studying third year MBBS at KIMS Medical College, Amalapuram. Today, I am going to discuss about prevalence of internet addiction and its association with quality of sleep among first and second year MBBS students. Coming to introduction, here are some facts about internet addiction. There is an extensive growth in the usage of internet during the past 10 years in India. In 2007, only 4% of the country's population uses internet, but in 2017 it has grown almost to 34%. It has enabled the flow of information including entertainment, news, financial and academic material. It also brought people closer together by enabling various forms of interpersonal communication, mainly email, instant messaging, video conferencing, and social networking, and also gaming. Internet addiction disorder was originally proposed as a disorder by Dr. Ivan Goldberg in 1995. He coined the name and registered its diagnostic symptoms. Coming to quality of sleep. Sleep is an essential need of humankind, important for quality of life and health for all ages. Quality sleep has been associated with multiple factors including environmental factors, social life, and general health status. Sleep has been found to be fundamental for memory consolidation, learning, critical thinking, and decision making. Nowadays, the quality of sleep is getting disturbed due to many reasons. The most common reason and important reason is the usage of internet. Sleep deprivation can result in serious outcomes, including reduced coping mechanism, poor academic performance, and increased risk for vehicle accidents. Aim. The objective is to know the level of internet addiction and its association with quality of sleep. Materials and methods. A cross-section study was performed in Konaseema Institute of Medical Sciences located in Amalapuram, Andhra Pradesh among first and second year medical students. The study period was May to June 2019. Institutional Ethical Committee approval was taken before starting the study. Coming to inclusion criteria. The first and second year medical students and the students who are willing to give a consent. Coming to the exclusive criteria. The students who are not willing to give a consent. Coming to the procedure. In this cross-sectional study, a self-administered, pre-designed, pre-tested anonymous questionnaires, which are in English language, was distributed after obtaining an informed written consent from each participant. A previously validated and standardized scales, Young's Internet Addiction Scale and Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index Scale, are used to measure the level of internet addiction and the quality of sleep, respectively. Coming to Young's Internet Addiction Scale and Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. Internet Addiction Test is a reliable and valid measure of addictive usage of the internet developed by Dr. Young. It consists of 20 items that measures mild, moderate, and severe level of internet addiction. Examiners respond to each statement with a number between 1 and 5. 20 to 49 points, you are an average level user. 50 to 79 points, you are experiencing occasional or frequent problems because of internet. 80 to 100 points, your internet usage is causing significant problems in your life. Coming to Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index, it is an effective instrument used to differentiate poor from good sleep by measuring 7 domains. Scoring of the answers is based on 0 to 3 scale, where 3 reflects the negative extreme. A global sum of 5 or greater indicates you are a poor sleeper. Coming to the results. Our sample consists of 232 medical students, out of which 118 are women and 114 are men. The Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index has a varied score of 1 to 6 with a mean of 3.21. Young's internet addiction scores fell between 21 and 83 with a mean of 5.90. And coming to the results of internet addiction, out of 232 students, only 12 students are classified as severe addicts and 74 went under moderate and 146 are mild. And according to the survey conducted, the prevalence of poor sleep quality is 64 out of 232, and on the other hand, 168 students of them have good quality of sleep. Coming to the gender-wise distribution of internet addiction test scores, out of 146 mild users, 94 are female, 52 are male. Out of moderate 74 users, 22 are female and 52 are male. Out of 12 severe users, 2 are female and 10 are male. By this, we can conclude that males are more affected than females in internet addiction. Coming to the most important topic of my research, association between internet addiction and quality of sleep. A significant correlation was found between internet addiction and quality of sleep. I ran a student t-test and I got p-value 0.001. A p-value less than 0.05 is considered significant. The quality of sleep is poor in almost all severe addicts. The quality of sleep is poor in only some, that is 36 members out of 74, which are possible addicts. The quality of sleep is poor in 16 members who are mild or average line users. Conclusion. The present study is possibly one of the first studies to determine not only the prevalence of the sleep quality in KIM students, but also its association with internet addiction. Our findings showed that sleep quality is strongly correlated with internet addiction level. This indicates a growing need to increase awareness of healthy sleep habits to improve the quality of sleep. Furthermore, strategies are required to moderate the use of internet. Different study designs with large sample sizes are needed in order to fully explore the factors that affect sleep behavior and internet addiction. Recommendation: Universal diagnostic guidelines for internet addiction disorder need to be developed. Characteristics of internet usage and factors found to be associated with internet addiction need to be considered while developing strategies for interventions. Cautious monitoring of hours and purpose of internet usage by parents and college authorities may help in controlled internet usage. I would like to thank Dr. M.D. Abdul Salam, Assistant Professor of Psychiatry, and Dr. Raj Kiran, Assistant Professor of Psychiatry, KIMS Medical College, Amlapuram, for their support. And these are my references. I would like to thank International Journal of Science and Research for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.